Yes, hello friends, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you're doing well, friends. I really do hope that. Although you may be feeling frustrated that Ruddy Soccerade has stolen the Chelsea manager-to-be in Mauricio Pochettino. That's right, they got an announcement before we did. Of course, yes, he is doing Soccerade, probably just because he's sort of knocking around, really. He will manage Chelsea, let Frank see out the season. Frank Lampard, of course, was asked about his appointment in the press conference, but understandably and quite predictably refuses to comment until it is made official. But in today's video, we are going to talk about how Pochettino will set up his Chelsea team and variations and how he will do it. We're going to use footbin.com, which uses the FIFA player card foot squad thing, and we'll do it from there. And it'll be quite fun. So I hope you're ready to see how I tactically mastermind Chelsea's Galactico team of the future that will make this current Manchester City side look like a Sunday League team. Yeah, believe in me. Believe in me. Thanks for supporting the content via your interactions on the content. Do drop a like if you would like to support me. That's very sweet of you. Now let's move over now. Ding! Look at that. Ready to go, baby. So not foremost, well, maybe foremost, but we want to make the appropriate formation. Now we know, although he plays different kinds, we know he likes the 4-2-3-1. So let's find that first. Often as well, he plays the number 10 as like a really tight, close second striker. There's a lot of formations here. There you go. 4-2-3-1. That is not the 4-2-3-1 I was thinking of. I want wingers. Although that actually might suit us better playing that. Because if you think about it, the left cam over here, that would be like Nkuku, these players, maybe Havertz, that like to play more inside. But let's see if we can get some wingers. There you go. That's a little mids, those ones. Yeah, I guess so. I want to go with 2 CDMs. So we'll go with that one. That looks about right. Although I think in reality, that left mid and right mid would be probably more wingers, one would imagine. So let's get in the obvious ones, and probably none more obvious than Reece James at right back, right wing back. We're just going to do his original card, not to confuse. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Obviously it's right back, right wing back, but as we've discussed before, Mauricio Pochettino's fullbacks essentially stay forward. They just camp out forwards, and one of the CDMs will sit camp and sort of make a back three, usually Eric Dyer. If anything, this could be a 4-3-3, but we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 because he has turned to that in the majority of his career. We covered that Athletic article, like 75% of his games he plays a 4-2-3-1. Of course, Chilwell, dude. He's perfect. He's just perfect for Pochettino. Those two, playing under Poch, will probably maintain both becoming first choice England fullbacks again, should we actually develop well and play well under Pochettino. I think the right centre-back is super easy. It will be Wesley Fofana. He got only a 79 card. That's pretty cold, really. But yeah, what a player he is, by the way. Now, we will have Thiago Silva, probably. We might still have Koulibaly, but we will have Thiago Silva. He's going to be 39. He will be phased out eventually. I'm not going to put him in. I'm going to have the outside fullbacks, English, and a French partnership. I am torn between Levi Colwill and Badia Shield. Bloody hell, his card is not a good card there. I'm just going to give him that card because his original card is no good. Obviously, I do think Levi Cole will come in and challenge him. Chelsea really want him. But Badia Shield, I think he played like 120 or 150 games or maybe even like 180. No, that's impossible. He's 21. Anyway, he played like over 100 first team games for Monaco. He's made his France debut. He's 21 years old. He's perfect partner for Fofana. Obviously, Saliba over at Arsenal is an amazing player as well. But these guys are the future of France centre backs. So yeah, Benoit Badiashile. Now, should we pick a goalkeeper? Chelsea are reportedly, umming and ahhing about whether they're going to buy Andre Onana. Like, it might be too expensive, but he seemingly is a big target. I'm going to go for Andre Onana. Why not just go for a radically cool card like that? How about that for a back five? Ooh la la. Very nice indeed. One of the easiest, of course, another Argentinian, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo, look, you got his Benfica card as well because he started the season at Benfica. But we'll do his Chelsea card. Yeah. So for the moment, we will sign because we will sign a partner. We will sign a partner for Enzo Fernandez. We will do it. We will do it. But who's that going to be? It's tough, isn't it? For the moment, I'm going to pick a cam, and I'm going to pick Nkunku. He himself sees himself as a cam, as an attacking midfielder. It's going to be between him and Kai Havertz. It will be up to Kai Havertz, for my money, to muscle his way into this team. Because Nkunku's coming in and scintillating goal-scoring form pedigree, and we don't have that. Left wing, I think Mudryk is the boy, and I think he's going to be incredible under Mauricio Pochettino, because he can basically be human songed. So yeah, essentially, that left channel runner, really fast, really fast ball carrier, and can hit the ball well. And when you get him scoring, I feel like we could be in a scintillating scenario. Now, right wing, it is going to be Noni Madueke. There he is, the boy. Let's give him that 87 card. Obviously, Ziyech is going to go. We will be pretty short for the right wing, dude. Like, genuinely. Of course, we farmed other players out there before. I think Havertz has played like right wing before and stuff. But Noni Madueke, I think, is it's his to lose, really. He looked dynamic. He's young, of course. I think he's just turned 21. Super young. He offers, when you've got that direct runner on the left, he offers more of a sort of ball-carrying dribble on the right. I think he's mustard. So the only one we've signed so far, I mean, this is testament to Chelsea's amazing squad, but the only one we've actually signed so far is Onana in goal. So should we make a couple of signings, theoretical signings? Because we've spoken about the three signings will be goalkeeper, striker, and midfielder. But the midfielder will be a partner for Enzo Fernandez to hold the fort and actually allow Fernandez to go forwards a little bit more. Now, of course, we want Declan Rice. Chelsea wants Declan Rice. Long have they wanted Declan Rice, but I just don't think we have that juice anymore. I think he'll probably just go to Arsenal because they'll pay him a bigger standard wage than we will, and of course offer him Champions League football and actually offer him a cohesive, young, good team that are already firing together. So there's sort of a head start on this young Chelsea team, if that makes sense. Ugarte is a player that has been linked with. There is. What? Yeah. So, that's an option there. We can also look at Mac Allister. Of course, Caicedo is also heavily linked to Arsenal. I think they might want to buy two. And what about a striker? Because we do own some guy called Lukaku. Still got a 90 rated card. But, can Pochettino, 85 rated team. And that is with low ratings from Fofana and Ugarte and stuff. And Fernandez with a 78 rating is pretty criminal, to be honest, but that will naturally go up over time. I genuinely think Chelsea will have a crack at keeping Lukaku and asking him to stay. But despite that, I think he's just not going to want to. I think he's just finding form at Inter again. He's got the fans on side again. I think he'll take pay cuts. They'll just try and make it work. If they win the Champions League and make that extra money into, they might try and even sign him. I mean, we're all praying, but let's be honest, they're not going to win the Champions League. Man City are almost certainly going to win the treble. So, striker, I'd love Harry Kane. I don't think we'd necessarily get Harry Kane. So, I think Vlahovic. I think we're going to go in for Vlahovic. I think Juventus will try and sell him. I had some people talk about him, some City experts talk about him, saying yes, he's underwhelmed, yes, he's not scored the goals, but he does show flashes of brilliance every now and again, and he's young still, so there's a player to be coached there and develop, and he's a proper striker. He is a proper striker. So if looking at that there, a bit more realistic. So we're not signing friggin' the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. I mean, 40 million euros, we've said it's too expensive. But if there's a haggle deal to be done, maybe with Lukaku involved, with Andre Onana, we make that signing. Of course, maybe if Declan Rice is too expensive and the wages are too expensive, you look at the likes of Ugarte. And of course, if Harry Kane, Victor Osimhen, etc., are too expensive, then you go for Dusan Vlahovic, and that is a pretty darn strong team, I think. And of course, you can make changes, so you can for example, put in Havertz, of course, Cam Havertz. There you go. You can put in. I know he likes to roam, but you could just put Kante in next to Enzo Fernandez. Of course, we are looking forward to the likes of Malo Gusto playing at right back, giving Reece James a just some time off, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like some time off to chill. Similarly, left back, you could put in Cucurella. Let's on this right centre back here, let's go Thiago Silva. For the left centre back here, let's go Levi Colwill. God, he's been, and then this is the B team, by the way. So there are chats that we might keep Kepa as a second goal. He would not like that, but he is on pretty decent money. I'm thinking right mid. We could change it slightly into a 4-3-3 and have Mason Mount in there somewhere. Left, if we sell both Pulisic and Ziyech, our wings aren't that. We aren't flush for players all of a sudden. Of course, we've got the likes of Omari Hutchison, who I imagine will go on loan. I wonder if we can get Andrew Santos, because I really think he's going to be played. No. Maybe that's because he's a young teen Brazilian. But yeah, you could put all sorts there, basically, mate. That is for the 4-3-3. Sorry, the 4-2-3-1, excuse me, which he does reportedly use the most. But when you think about that and you go with the two holders and the cam, and you think, right, two holders and the cam, the two holders are Enzo and someone, the cam could be Havertz or Nkunku, and in fact, I think both of them will be happy with this formation, because even if they don't both start, one will come on for the other. If there's only two people going for one position and as 5 subs, odds are you're going to feature every match day. So even players as high profile as Kai Havertz and Christopher Nkunku, they could both be satisfied, both playing in that cam role behind a striker. Of course, we didn't even look at, we didn't even consider stuff like, some of the youth boys. So of course, Bria coming in as well. Really, really talented, good striker who you'd imagine would develop loads under Mauricio Pochettino, because Pochettino made Harry Kane a Harry Kane. I just saw him score a wonder free kick a minute ago against Brentford. So there's plenty of options. Of course, I think would flog Koulibaly. I think Azpilicueta is going to go. I think both Pulisic and Ziyech will go. I think Kovacic, there's a good chance will go. We're really big time going to shave down this squad. We're going to keep the likes of Andre Santos. We're going to keep the likes of probably Omari Hutchison. I don't know if he's going to go on loan. Datro Fofana will go on loan. And some other the Utes fam. takes ages, a little while for my desk to load there. I mean, my real desk. Oh, that's the coffee. Okay. There's plenty there, but what I'm saying is with this 4-2-3-1, suddenly, with the only wingers you're left with is Mudryk and Madueke, which is great, but like, who else are we going to use for cover? Unless you make a player train that role, like you make Kai Havertz go on the right wing again. Amari Hutchison, is he a left winger? Suddenly, like, it's a bit tricky. So it's not so straightforward. But just looking at that, an A team, very, very strong. A B team, very, very strong. Maybe minus the wingers. Maybe we have to look to Cobham or something. That'd be very interesting. We might even, like, if we make a lot of sales, and then, you know, we're happy we sign the goalkeeper, the midfielder, and the striker, and there's like a couple of weeks left in the window. Chance will be a fine thing, by the way, because this is a big if. Then maybe they try and find a winger, an extra winger, like, I don't know, like a ball carrying winger, a bit more closer to like Madueke, and then, you know, because the fullbacks offer the width, and then I guess the wingers have to come inside, which is great for Madueke. Maybe not as great for Mudryk because he's more direct. Wants to sort of run in behind and stuff, but and then there's a lot of work from the midfielders essentially to hold the fort while the fullbacks are forwards. Very interesting. I'll be very keen to know what you guys think. So make sure you do leave your comments down below, and thank you for liking and subscribing. Of course, keep it locked. If you do subscribe, turn the bell notifications icon on. If you're already subscribed, make sure the bell notifications icon is on so you don't miss a beat. And I look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Ciao.